top 10 Royal Rumble matches in my opinion. Let's go. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match. This match had everybody lit. Rusev Day was lit. Aiden English was lit. Finn Balor wasn't ruined yet. John Cena was lit. Roman Reigns was... Bro, this match, to this day, is the best Royal Rumble match of all time. Simply because you didn't know who was going to win. And there were so many people that could have won that you would have been happy with. And no matter what the result was, it would have been a worth it type of result. Not to even mention, it's so crazy how over Rusev was at this time. Like, Rusev was crazy over. If anything, he probably should have won given how the actual Royal Rumble winner turned out. But Rusev was that over. Finn Balor was that over. And when Finn Balor got eliminated, a lot of people picked. As a matter of fact, Finn Balor was the Iron Man of this match. He came in at number 1. And he was like one of the last ones eliminated in this match. Now that I think about it, bro should have got his flowers for that whole performance. Should have gotten something. Like, really, you should have gave Finn Balor something, Vince. Come on. But not to mention, this is also the match where NXT stars were coming in. Andrade's first Royal Rumble, where he actually felt important. Now he just feels like nothing more than mid-card at best. But also, this is also the Royal Rumble where Rey Mysterio came back and everybody was lit for that one. Good thing it wasn't like his last Royal Rumble where everybody booed him out the building just because they wanted Daniel Bryan. And not to mention, the funniest part about this whole match is the fact that nobody would let Heath Slater in the match the whole time. And I believe this is around the time he had that I Have Kids gimmick, or almost that time. Because I remember Baron Corbin getting eliminated, getting pissed off, clotheslining the hell out of Heath Slater. Then whoever came in next attacked Heath Slater. Andrade came in, attacked Heath Slater. Big E came in, stuffed pancakes in his mouth and just left him there. Then once Heath Slater finally got in the match, Sheamus was the one who threw him in, but then Heath Slater was the one who eliminated him. This safe to say, this Royal Rumble match had it all. It had high expectations, which were delivered. It had good spots, good wrestling, moments that kept the crowd invested in the match, and comedy such as Heath Slater, and it was just all worth it. And the match concluded with Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Roman Reigns and eliminating him to win the whole Royal Rumble, to everybody's shock, because I did not expect Shinsuke to win that one, and I was really happy with the result, and everybody would have been totally mad if Roman Reigns lost that, because remember, this was the time he was the most hated hero. And Shinsuke Nakamura, well, he won, but he didn't win the Mania match, which, oh well, at least he won the Royal Rumble. At number 2, you have The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship. To this day, I really still think this is Bray Wyatt's best match to date, and with Daniel Bryan nonetheless, I know anybody can get a match out of Daniel Bryan, a good match at least, if your name isn't Big Cass or Omos, I guess. But the match concluded with Bray Wyatt hitting the mandible claw on Daniel Bryan. Bray Wyatt was just on cloud 9 around this time. You know, the whole Fiend character, it was still fresh, it was still new, and he was still not ruined at the time. So let's try to remember Bray Wyatt for what he was rather than what Vince turned him into. RIP. At number 3, we have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship 2017. Yeah, this was the first of their Royal Rumble trilogies. Funny to think they had a trilogy at the Royal Rumble for the same belt. That's crazy to think about right there. This is around the time where we saw one of the best duos in WWE history ever with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. That duo was the best part about Raw. And the match itself was going really good. I believe it was a hardcore match or a no holds barred, some type of, or maybe Chris Jericho was in a shark cage. I can't remember that much, but I know it was no disqualification. But I remember the match ended with Braun Strowman attacking Roman Reigns because for whatever reason, Braun Strowman just had this vendetta against Roman Reigns. He hated that man for whatever reason at that time. Bro should have had a Glock in that vest, in all honesty, but it is what it is. Kevin Owens came out with the win and they didn't ruin him yet. At number 4, we have Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship in a hardcore match 2016. Yeah, I guess Kevin Owens is just the go-to man when it comes for single bouts and Royal Rumble matches, because I guarantee you this is not the only time Kevin Owens is going to be on this list. I guarantee you there's going to be another Kevin Owens match on this list, but this match was pretty good. I mean, it's hardcore, involving weapons, and most importantly, involving Dean Ambrose, who used to be Jon Moxley, but is now Jon Moxley again. And it also involves Kevin Owens, who used to be Kevin Stein, and they can go hardcore when they're allowed. This match even had them screaming, "I hate you," to each other like children. Crazy to think. But Dean Ambrose should really be the Iron Man of this whole entire event, not the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but the Royal Rumble pay-per-view that year. Because later, after winning the belt, he went into the Royal Rumble match for quite some time before being eliminated last by Paul Levesque. And at number 5, we have Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. This match was a bit of a nutcase. John Cena's whole deal was he wanted to win the WWE Championship before WrestleMania. Seth Rollins' whole deal was, well, he's a scumbag at that point, and he was Mr. Money in the Bank as well. Brock Lesnar's whole point, well, he's Brock Lesnar. He doesn't need a point. This match had it all. I mean, John Cena was the veteran. Brock Lesnar was the aggressor. He was the beast. And Seth Rollins was the one who could do all the flips, all the tracks. And JJ Security was there at the time. And, you know, they had to catch strays. They called a double AA from John Cena. Brock Lesnar got taken out by Seth Rollins diving onto him onto a table, until eventually Brock Lesnar came in to deliver suplexes to everyone and get the pin. 1, 2, 3. He's going to WrestleMania as the WWE champion. Everybody in this match should be extremely proud of themselves for the performance they put on. They gave the audience what they needed and wanted and more. At number 6, we have AJ Styles versus John Cena for the WWE Championship 2017. What could be better than 2 matches with AJ Styles and John Cena? Well, I'll tell you, a third match with AJ Styles and John Cena, and to this point, they still deliver. They did not disappoint in the slightest. This match was everything it needed to be. John Cena picked up the win to earn his 16th World Championship, and hopefully he manages to get the 17th in 2025. But we'll just have to see. Kind of makes this whole title win a little bit pointless, because a month after that, Bray Wyatt won at the Elimination Chamber. Then a month after that, Randy Orton won at the WrestleMania. So I'm not going to say it was totally useless, but if you just wanted to give John Cena that WWE title win again, then I understand. At number 7, we have Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns Part 2 for the Universal Championship 2021. Or maybe it was 2020. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free. I don't care. But this match is just the second match out of the trilogy. No, the third match out of the trilogy won't make it into this because I didn't enjoy it as much as the first 2. But what could be better than Kevin Owens getting hit by a golf cart? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sicko. At number 8, we have Becky Lynch versus Asuka Part 1 for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This was around the time that Becky Lynch was on her rise of the man. And this was around the time where they finally gave Asuka her flowers. Kind of not. And at this point, I feel like if either man lost, well, woman, if either woman lost, then the crowd would have been slightly upset. But I think I would have been more upset if Asuka lost, because Asuka has never been given her flowers in WWE. Even to this point, even if she had a title reign, she still never has had her flowers, because her title reigns always just kind of feel like, well, it's kind of just been there. It hasn't been really anything important. And it's Asuka. How do you mess up Asuka? But this match surprisingly ended with Becky Lynch tapping out. At number 9, we have Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy for the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble 2008. When you think of people who Randy Orton has best feuded with, you think about Edge, you think about John Cena, CM Punk, Big Show, and then I think of Jeff Hardy. Because Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy has always been those two people that kind of pushes each other to the edge. No pun intended, we all love Edge. But Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton has always fought wars with each other whenever they were in a match together. And it's always been fun. Who forget the huge rise of Jeff Hardy in 2008 or 2007, 2009. That was a big year for Jeff Hardy. But sadly, this match ended with Randy Orton getting a 1-2-3 by reversing a twist of fate into an RKO. Clean. And at number 10, we have the Royal Rumble match from 2016. I know some people may be biased against this because this was around the time that Roman Reigns was receiving his, some may say, undeserved push. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's just remember it for the fun times that it was. Roman Reigns and Rusev starting off the match. Rusev getting eliminated first easily, and Roman Reigns being a WWE champion at that time because the Authority inserted him into that match, making him put the WWE Championship on the line. So yes, the Royal Rumble wasn't the main event WrestleMania. The Royal Rumble was for the WWE Championship itself. Who could ever forget that this was the same match that AJ Styles debuted in, though you know, the way he debuted with the camera just panning in on Roman Reigns' face. And not to forget, this match came with a huge twist in the end, with Triple H being number 30 and eliminating Dean Ambrose last, as I said earlier in the video, and winning the WWE Championship, which I'm pretty sure everybody was just okay that Roman didn't win. Well, that was my top 10 Royal Rumble matches of all time. Let me know what you think. Let me know your favorite matches. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Cass Lowndes, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I like that. Go ahead and lean, girl, you'll be right back. You just make believe imaginary wife, yeah. Sex is great, but it doesn't cost a price, yeah. Trust me, girl, I don't want no pity sex. I had plenty sex, I could never give a whore respect. I don't mean disrespect, but it's something sitting on my chest, like my semen that was running on your motherfucking breast. You so ungrateful, not gon' lie, I can't put my